Hello everybody, welcome back to Maids to Deception. I know it's been a very long time since you guys have seen me stream. The reason being, I have recently been in a car accident that involved a black bear, my car, and 7 other cars. I have been out, I have been in the hospital, and honestly not a good time. That being said, I'm back to it. Now previously, some of you saw the Twitch stream where I got to this point and Bosca just wouldn't fucking die. For you who are in YouTube, I'm sorry that data got corrupted in the transfer and I am no longer able to upload it to YouTube. To sum it up, what happened was during the second stage of the Bosca fight, I would wail on him repeatedly in some form of void form and he would not die. He had invincibility. So I had to look up a walkthrough. Now this walkthrough encased me going to a special room in the level 4 that I completely skipped because I was paying attention more to the quest, and ended up with me having to visit something called the trophy room. There are 5 items in the trophy room. These 5 items consisted of the Dwemer Prin Trap, the Jinker Sword, which is a Eastern style sword, a Void Dagger, which is required to beat Bosca, or any form of void item, which can also be used with the Black Bow of Fate. Instead of starting that fucking quest line, I just went for the Void Dagger. And last but not least, a special little Athenian sword. Now, however, I had to install another mod to get out of this fucking room, because this button would not work once the fight with Bosca started. So I had to glitch my way out of this fucking room to proceed to beat the shit out of Bosca. That being said, we are here. Bosca's gonna fucking die. I got a nice little fucking Avanian dagger, or Daikatana, with his fucking goddamn black lizard ass, no racism intended, name on it. And you know what? I have talked to you several fucking times. You know, fuck you, Bosca. You're right, Bosca. We're finishing this.
But it's gonna take a lot more than that.
Now this is where he's gonna go into his void form, where I had all the fucking issues in the goddamn world. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna quickly swap over to the dagger. And this, in theory, should fucking hurt the little shit. Yep, there it goes. He's getting somewhere today.
Fine. I didn't want to resort to this. But if these tactics are what it's gonna take to bring him down, so be it.
Oh, Bosca, you're gonna touch me inappropriately. You're gonna tickle my pickle? What are you doing, Bosca? Oh, you little oh, I discovered how to finish this. With a boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. He shoots the ball. He moves his black ass. Boop. 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 Fucking cocksucking son of a Protestant whore. Fuck you. Get down here and fight me like a man, Bosca. Oh, fuck you. God, have time for your shit. Hey! Oh. Feels good. Touch me some more, Bosco. Fuck you, Bosco. Get your ass down here. Finishing this now, Bosco. Oh, fuck, 3 of you now. That was a fake. Found the real one. You cheeky fucking dick waffle. I am going to cut you in multiple fucking places, you piece of shit. As soon as I get the fuck up. I don't think there's anything anti-paralyzation, is there? Y'all just gonna sit there and stare at my fucking butt until I get... There we go. Alright, boss, where the fuck are you? Fuck you.
Not like this.
One more what? One more cheap fucking gimmick you're gonna employ to fucking kill me? Please, Bosco. Show me the fucking way. Oh, fuck it. Decided to kill you. Stop it. Use your fucking paralyzation scroll. I should have pickpocketed you with that piece of fucking... Really? Really? Hey, hey, hey! Stop it, you little shit. Fuck you, Bosco!
Well fought. Think it'll be enough? I do. And that's why I take my sword. Might still be of some use where you're going. Void against void. Doesn't work. But that bond might be the only vector of offense. Keep that in mind. Disbanded. For the best. There was no going back to the way things were after what we did in Jonestead. Thought it was all for the greater good. Dragged too many good people down with me on this mission. Ruined a lot of... Still, they believed me to the end. I'm carrying the... I'm Sorry about the girl. No.
God, you got some shitty armor. Thank you. Oh, god damn it! Gold ore, gold ignet. I should drop it down a bit. I touched it. Ma, I touched it. Yeah, I'm Was that door always red? Just fucking curious on that one. Knew it wasn't fucking red. The fuck am I? Nowhere on the map. Okay. White Glimmerhead? Where the fuck am I now? Oh, this is not good. Not good. Is this the Red Guard version of Sovngarde? Please let those things some light so I can fucking fight the living shit out of them. I want to take a look around. Asha, aren't you dead?
You made it. Why are you here?
I'm dead.
Yes, I'm afraid so. The end. This is the end. For you. I'm so scared. Do you see that pit? You'll need to jump. Yes. When you do, Matari will finally die, and at last purity. For every man, when the world dies, and it will one day, this place will not exist. This place is our only hope for survival beyond death, and we cannot let it go away. I'm connected to this place. I see that refusal isn't an option. Jump. For me.
Refusal is an option. Watch. I'm gonna go exploring, Kasha. Nothing you can fucking do to stop me, Kasha. I wonder if the white head has anything you can do. Looks like there's a path to get to it. Okay. How there's any more of those fucking heads? There's more of these fucking heads. Can't fucking tell me what to do, you stupid goddamn oracles. Worst case scenario, I can't find an alternate thing to this weird ass dream sequence. I'm just gonna stab Kasha with a dagger. Can't make me. Oh, there's a third one up there. I'll put some money down on that, you stupid fucking oracle. Like I said before, you cannot tell me what the fuck to do. So I'm guessing there's one of these at each point. Was there only 3 heads? There's our 4th one hiding up there. There's one there. One over by the stairs. There's one to the left. I could have sworn there'd be a 4th one right here. Because that makes sense, right? There's a 4th head. That's not. Because it's up there on the tower. Let's go check out the tower. Well, I never checked out over here either, but it's assumed. Fuck. This one's different. This one's broken. Oh, shit! Well, it's a good thing I got a new magic spell. Oh, Kinesis ain't working? Really? What about the other spell I got? Okay, hold on. I wanna. Okay, the broken one is behind me. It's right here on the ledge. Wait, it's not there anymore. Maybe I gotta talk to Kasha first.
You made it. The end.
Yeah?
This is the end. For you. And it's only me and you. Together and alone. It's in the process of adapting to your idea of a perfect reality. Do you see that pit? You'll need to... Yes. When you do, Matari will finally die. When the world died, this place is our only hope for survival beyond death, and we cannot let it go away. You'll cease to exist on all planes. It's the greatest sacrifice you'll have to make, and it's the only way for there to be harmony. Because you were my best friend, and I've always believed in you. I want you to stay, but you just can't. There's no other way around it. It's real. We've gone beyond Matari's visions. This is purity in its final form. No one can hurt us here or make us feel afraid. You're the only one who can make a difference. Shaping the future is what heroes were doing. There's no time to explain. You must believe me. A connection to Matari's soul. When you enter it, she will not be able to contain you, and she will break. She will be afraid.
Make you say 5 for guys. And for this, is I want to jump into the fucking hole. Fuck it. Oh, YOLO! What happened to ceasing to existing? my best friend. What's up?
A pleasure seeing you again, madam. I can imagine. How was your journey? It worked? Sorry, it's... Anyway, getting straight to the point. It would be in our best interest to have Euphoria power. I lack the authorization to make such a decision. But as you're the last known member of the Sirens, all administrative decisions... It will require you to be more forward in your dealings until we can hire full-time staff. As you can see, we've got a head start. I found them at the Solitude. They are eager to repay you for saving their lives during the mercenary attack and agreed to return. I'll be here if you need my help to get situated with the protocols for sending workers out on assignment. In any case, welcome back. Madam? I was informed of your arrangement in Jonestead and thought it would help save you the trouble of making return trips.
What? Is there something I can do for you?
Not the ending I want. See what happens if we throw that head in there. Very slowly. Because what I feel like there is Matari took over my soul. Not how we're playing this. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Take that. That's what I fucking thought.
Wake up, sunshine. Wake up and live like you've never lived before.
Freya, baby? Are you a fucking Daedra?
It was so obvious, but you kept your mouth shut because of the system. Oh, once again, abused to our favor. Mr. Crantis Calto, rest his soul, was such a nice man to teach me the joy of living. But the slave must always rebel against her master. Whatever you say, Dragonborn, I really don't care how all of this ends. I only signed up to watch the fireworks. She always knew her final solution wasn't guaranteed to work. That's why she came up with a contingency plan. Like I'm going to tell you. She's coming to meet you in person. But first, you have unfinished business. Someone has to put those dogs out of their misery. And what better way than by your hands?
Oh, shit.
Oh, and Commander? No hard feelings, but that night we spent together, not the best.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch.
Kill her.
Okay, so one has a bow. What is that cat thing? Who said you could live, bitch?
You bitch!
Sorry, Zana. You're the one I like the most.
Not like this! Help me!
Oh, you... Melody, you whore. Two down. That was quick. That from you. That from you. I should probably fully invest in heavy armor so I doesn't lay me down either. I don't know where the rest of these fuckers are. Hold on. I got enough. Something. They cast something on me. They really hit me with fucking pacify. So this is the courtyard before the war. Okay. Oh, my Twitch crashed again. Fucking solution for this shit. Alright, bitches. Nothing. Okay. What's up, people? You come here often? I hope so. I'm the fucking mountain.
This is how it ends.
Being a dumbass bitch, yes. Collect your fucking trophy as a prize. Got one.
You can do better than that.
I fucking can, because you suck. Your golden maidens are dead. Melody. I have my electro cannon somewhere. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, there it is. Where the fuck are you hiding, bitch? Psst. She's in here. No, she fucking is. Let me try one of my new powers, shall we? surprised that actually didn't work. I can't leave until I kill fucking Melody, because Melody has the fucking key! I'm gonna have to restart, ain't I? I wonder if I can raise it dead on. Nope. Oh, I finally fucking got her. Took you long enough to show yourself. Fucking fight, Melody. So sick of your shit. Give me your fucking katana.
Well done, Dragonborn. You've tied up one of my loose ends. Let me repay the favor.
You just killed my thrall. You just killed my fucking thrall.
Ages ago, I stood here pondering what course my quest would take. If you crave vindication, you may look at that. All trials are behind you. Victory is yours, and I am beaten. Savor it while it lasts. I owe you the truth that what I am is more than a timeless that dwell me with the husk of an artificial god, and an opportunity for reunification. But there can be no reunification without a certain kind of individual acting as an impetus. That person was you. If there was a particular chain of thought that led to my conception, the details are lost. You see, my existence long before meddling with the affairs of the Dwemer is littered with unfathomable allegory. The sparring of opposing concepts resulted in what you'd consider my birth. It was chaos in its most prime. Ideas would morph into God. Divinity passed me by. My essence is an assemblage of refuted beliefs. Combined, they found the process of deducing my truth. They were fooled into believing my physical avatars became crippled when brought close to the void. That was a grave mistake. The most discernible manifestation of a physical body it is Numidium, the second of its kind known to have been built by the Dwemer. This one also in Dwemeris, it was called Salaquine. The Dwemer intended for my mortal avatar's essence to serve as the golem's heart. Matari and all my former avatars are soulless tendrils emanating to link one of them to such a profane creation as skies. The crystal in the tower is both an ingenium and mantella, a soul harvester and the substitute for a divine heart respectively, and not someone else. There were semi-qualified substitutes. Bosca was one of them. They're insufficient for making Skies Divide fully functional. You were always top priority. Partly. Those simulations, you had no choice but to complete them. However, they were rigged to fulfill an additional function. You relived my memories. We became synchronized. It would have made the transition of your soul to me much smoother had you failed the final test. Since you denied me, My wish to be made one is an intrinsic urge. The price to be paid is the destruction of the world. Unfortunately for all of us, natural instincts are hard to overcome. There were several ways to reach apotheosis, aside from activating Sky's divide. Defeat after defeat, all were closed off. Yet I can't simply lay waste to Nirn, because that too goes against my nature. And with that, we come to the crux of the matter. The reason for everything I do, for what we do. Celine, Istis, Matari, you, the original personalities of all my avatars, shared a common trait that I've absorbed. Heroism. An encumbering trait, wouldn't you agree? There is only one solution to appease my clashing ambitions. If reality cannot be destroyed, it shall be transformed. The world will be saved not through conquest, but through cosmic deceit as third Numidium. The end is approaching, Dragonborn, and the methods which you are accustomed to, one must operate outside of time. I will not let the future fall into the hands of traitors or madmen without direction. Mortals, the laws of the world are turning against us. If they are not confronted head-on, there is no hope. Only one is worthy of being remembered, the hist toxin known as Aerosap. Not the same. Similar. The transition would... Their system of governance was already being drafted, because the future it creates is not the better You saw... Therefore, the sire, the ash, craft, my allies happened to be turning slaves into loyal protectors of their masters is a cruel fate. It is a tragedy when the lie is passed down in history as true. But I'm not here to... In reality, the Ashen are my greatest followers. In me, they are the lost children of Ionith. They are the heralds that will sing praises of Salaquine, and nothing can... I've weighed the risks, Dragonborn. Neither has proven themselves fit to rule, and one's path runs parallel to purity's. The beasts are too tribalistic, and the Ashen are too impotent to lead. One candidate remains, a foreign entity. Call it revenge, because the land was once theirs. The Septim dynasty's provocation. What better time than now, when Tamriel is at its weakest and... They call me Snake Charmer, for I managed to broker a treaty with the most cunning beasts of Nirn. The deal was signed. The Ashen will pave the path for them, their own slaves. The Saessi will only set foot on Tamriel's shores when the Ashen have succeeded. For the Saessi, there will be no war. My Deidre seducer, Freya, would know all about my other pact. She has been my intermediary between the lords. I bargained with them, lost parts of myself, in exchange for their fickle word that they do not interfere. These sorts of pacts aren't out of the ordinary. Most believe I will fail. Some seek to stop me. I took great risk consulting two of them, Hermaeus Mora and Molag Bal, before I met Freya. None have yet to make good on their threats. I believe they seek to establish a second potentate. But these snakes pay credence to their actions and not to their words if you ever have them. I've worn 1,000 faces, and I have seen. If there is no hero, there will be no event. The Elder Scrolls will be rewritten so we may be free. Even if you can't see it now, if you detest me to your core after what I've put you through, you must believe me just this once. Salvation lies in me. Who would believe your testimony? Your reputation moves meager factions. It cannot rally the splintered provinces of town. The threat to be faced is imperceptible. It takes root in the minds of the act. Concern is easier to galvanize against something physical. The Thalmor. None would dare fight a war on two, not when the land they treasure is at stake. You'd be impressed how easy it is to change the opinions of those who believe you to be. They know of your excursion on Dimitri's ship and suspect your allegiance to his crew of savages. The Ashen do not know who they are fighting for. Their ways have been organized to turn against that would be to reject everything they are. They will be as lost as they were after Istis's betrayal. Most of all, I do not think you have what it takes to do the unthinkable. There is a way to kill a god. You erase all trace of his existence. Follow it. Time has beaten you. Your nature restrains you from taking that path of true infamy. To be determined. Assuredly, we won't be seeing each other again. What you see before you is just a ghost of a dead woman who's leaving with skies divide. Soon Matari will be nothing more than a memory, as is the case with her daughter. It was unwise for you to get attached. Those of us who walk this path must pay a price eventually. It is the law of the arena, and until I change that law, it is sacred. In a way, she still walks with you.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. We need to leave before this whole place takes our only way home.
Damn it, Lilith.
Time for you to leave. If you manage to escape, then goodbye. Peace be with you, Dragonborn.
What are you doing? Come on!
Time to go.
Are you? We can't stay for much. Are you done here? This lift will take us to the base of the mountain. It'll be a straight run to the Diabolus. Keep moving.
God damn, Lilith, you've been hiding from me this entire time, and it's like, fuck you.
Right behind you.
Okay, we are making a straight run for the Diabolus. Okay. Lilith, what is going on? Is there something I fucking missed?
Right behind you.
I want fucking Lilith's armor. She had some sexy ass armor. So if I jump through the portal, I was Matari. Oh shit, there's a timer up at the fucking top. Come on, Lilith, we gotta fucking move it. Can I talk to you at least for 2 seconds?
Right behind you.
About time. I thought I was gonna have to leave you. The hell? When did you get back? Been busy setting up ambushes with your Ashen friends?
They're not my friends.
Then where were you this whole time?
Good question.
Clearing the way. If it makes you feel any better, turns out you were right on just about everything. But we can discuss that later. Right now, you've got a ship to sail out of here, and fast.
Already on it. You two grab on tight. You thought the storm was bad. We're gonna have to pull out all the maneuvers before the sky swallows us whole. Ready? Lower the sails, boys. We're going home.
I'm surprised it didn't turn on us.
Well, we're back off the coast of Dawnstar, as promised. Everyone's out acquiring supplies and chugging down fresh brew in celebration. Best do it while they can. We'll be out on the sea again soon. You'll want to talk to her before you head back to shore. She can fill you in on what we discussed while you were asleep. Meanwhile, I'll be in my office. Forgot something? Same old, same old. Only one who should be getting asked that question is you. If that didn't knock some sense into you, I hope you're referring to Morrowind when you go there when you're looking to disappear and never come back. Unless that's your plan, then my suggestion is to sulk on it for a bit. Let the battle high wear off. You mean if it happens to show up again? Absolutely not. One time's enough. Terrible thing. One surviving old hand beats none, but it's going to be a while before we recover from our losses. I'll be fine on my own, though I appreciate the offer, partner. Who would I tell? Who'd believe me? A pirate? They'd all pass it off as some codger spreading tales he cooked up while at sea. It's in our best interest that I keep my mouth shut for now.
I agree. Thank you, Dimitri.
It feels good being back in familiar waters. The turbulence must have vanished along with Sky's Divide. There are no clashing climates in that region of the sea, with it gone. As well as what will happen. Dimitri and I talked while Even though we don't see eye to eye, he's the only one willing to confront what must come next. Shifting our focus to make things easier for... First things first. My agreement with Dimitri was made on the condition that I accompany him around Skyrim to locate previously unknown Ashen camps. Piecing together his years of reconnaissance with my prior visitations, we can map out their net. We'll be working against the clock. If a Siren agent discovers what we're doing, word will spread, and bounties will be placed on our head. Dimitri's existing reputation won't be doing us any favors either, with the Ashen or the Empire. If the day comes when we're forced to mount an offensive, well, there's no other option. What she told you in the grotto. Before you retired, you told me your experiences on the island. You must be mistaken. It couldn't have been me. No, it's not what it looks like. Ashen sometimes paint their hair for ceremonies of honor and shame prior to battle. Rites of passage. White is my hair's natural pigmentation. Well, it became that way shortly before I left Okavir. Blonde. A few days after my confrontation with Misha, Freya said something to me that The eyes of the azure sky are upon you, Ashen. For now, accept your failure. When you're ready, she handed me the ingredients for the dye and a pair of eyeballs, Misha's, caked with void salt. My graying hair, at such a young age, was a mutation of sorts. It reminded me I had to get rid of it. Considering what she put her unit through, I find that a relief. A mortal, with her level of cruelty, was an... There were signs throughout the years that she was cracks in the disguise that were uncharacteristic of any Ashen I'd ever known. With the maidens out of the way, she'll be getting more use until replacements arrive. I'm positive I haven't seen the last of her. I'd say good riddance, but I'm worried who will end. That's one. She wouldn't have made it without the Sirens and the Ashen as a whole. We were all under her influence from the very beginning. Then there was you. She knew your presence would be fleeting, insufficient to unravel what she's constructed over the years. She wanted to free you from your own future, convert you to serving as the acting figurehead. And if you refused, there would be no harm done. The truce between the Sayesi and Saliquine, it was established with you in mind. The Sayesi, if all the... It would be considered... No one... We've all become physically disconnected, only unified in common purpose. I fought them for as long as I could Yet, despite the... Though, I'm starting to wonder if the Sayesi are much more menacing. They're snake-like. I honestly can't. You'll have to see one for yourself. Subjects would shift abruptly within the same... Even under the harshest torture, the Sayesi were very protective of their written word. It proclaimed that the theory is being applied to your kind and Tamriel. Not enough to sully your legacy. It's going to be me. I have to do this alone. But when the time... You should head back to shore. I've kept you around long enough. If you insist, go to you. Aside from that, you should get back to your own journey. Dealing with the Sirens. Maybe. It's been... For my own sanity, don't worry about how I'm holding up. Chances are, from this point forward, everything you'll hear or read about me is a lie. The Ashen always had their way. Steer clear of them. Matari would have advised them to do the same, but they won't hesitate until we meet again. Paso Silu. Good luck.
I guess this is where I say goodbye. I figure from this point on it's the same. Nexus! Give me 2 seconds, guys. Alright. Sorry, my phone's out here.
A pleasure seeing you again, madam. Roving about the land, signing deals, filling out paperwork, making myself sparse at the behest of... How was your journey?
Well, more options.
I don't recall implying you left Skyrim, only that you've been on a journey. I'm curious to know exactly where you've been, not to mention the siren's whereabouts. At least you're still alive. That's more than can be said for most who go missing for a while. Anyway, getting straight to the point. It would be on our best I lack the authorization to make such a decision. But as you're the last known member of the Sirens, all administrative decisions fall to you. It's quite simple. As you can see, they are eager to repay you for I'll be here if you need my help to get situated with the protocols for sending workers out on assignment. In any case, welcome back.
Reward Legacy Bastion teleport crash, return to testing chamber and search for the teleport that will transfer you back to Legacy Bastion, so.
Madam, I was informed of your arrangement. Go on.
Okay. Alright, so in this route, I am not possessed by Matari. Lilith is still alive to fight another day. In the other route, where I just jumped into the portal, everybody's dead, I'm assuming, on the island, and I have been possessed by Matari. Now we are going with the other route, which I am assuming is the official where the Dragonborn lives. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the end of the Maids 2 Deception mod after 15 to 16 long episodes. One episode being removed because I could not get it uncorrupted. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me through this entirely awesome and dedicated mod. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.